get a deeper rest. Let's all take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath into the nose. And in. It's nice to get that prana flowing. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So in the middle of chanting, a voice said, "What's more important, your stuff or your people?" I was like, ooh, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. What's more important, my stuff or my people? Wow, that's crazy. So if you were gonna take your people on a pilgrimage, you were gonna reach enlightenment, like what could you take with you? That's what I was thinking. What could I take with me? Can I take everything? I guess you can. So this beautiful, beautiful being comes down and gives you many, 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 many gifts. So many you can hardly carry them. This being says, what you gotta do is you're gonna have to take a little walk with these things. And you're taking a walk and the great being says, I'm gonna catch up to you. You go ahead of me. I'm gonna get there, catch up. You get to this giant fence, and you look at the fence, and the only way over the fence is you have to put everything down. Now, do you wait? Do you wait for the teacher to catch up? Where's the teacher gonna meet up with you? Do you know where they're gonna meet up with you? You don't, right? When are you gonna have your next full-blown spiritual experience? We don't know, right? The one where you go, wow, the one with the universe, you know what I'm talking about? So you're at the fence and you got this stuff and you're like, oh my God, like this all means so much to me. God has given me everything that I own. See, before you met the great being, you were like, I have done all this and I have all this stuff. But once you meet the great being, you realize that God has afforded me to have anything I have, right down to the clothes you're wearing right now. Without the creator of the beginning, there could be no now. So you get to the fence and you got the stuff in your hands. What do? Do you wait at the fence? Or do you go over the fence? All of a sudden you hear a voice on the other side. Come on. Come over here. Come over here. Then you gotta think, do I let him keep my stuff? You might be in the back of an ambulance and your stuff means nothing anymore, right? Good timing. Do you climb the fence and go? Go with the one that has walked the path before you, that knows where they're going. We don't know where we're going. We want to think we do, but we really don't. They know. So there they are on the other side of the fence, and you got your stuff. What are you going to do? It's a great thing to contemplate, because right now, every one of us in our lives has a thing we're holding on to. Every single one of us, right? Mm-hmm. Every one of us. I don't care who you are. If you're here tonight, you're holding on to something. You're letting go of something. It's just the way it is. Right, Kyle? You know what I'm talking about.
A whole lot of love.
A whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. So, yeah, we got that. So you're at the fence, right? We're all at the fence all the time. We're at the fence all the time. We're always at the fence, and there's things on the other side. What are you going to do with it? So, what's more important to you? Your stuff or your people? Right? What's more important? It's funny, right? It's always about the stuff and the people. You know what I'm saying, Myers?
I do.
Anyway, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. What time is it? It's almost time.
So what do? Do you climb over the fence and leave your stuff? You didn't even get that far.
I would throw a few things over.
Well,
there.
then you can't
Maybe
get
it's
them
too
over.
high because if you throw
You
it
can't
over,
get
they
'em
break
over.
on the other side.
If you try to throw them over, the guru's probably going to chuck them back. You know what I mean? Because you know how gurus are, they're funny, right? No, the question's for you, it's not for me. I mean, the question is for me because it asked me the question while I was chanting, what's more important? Because I'm in a people thing situation all the time. So what's more important to you? Your ego or your soul? Your people or your stuff? You know?
There's more stuff on the other side.
You don't know what's on the other side.
Are there more people?
We don't know. We don't know. See, these are the traps, right? This is like Maya is weaving a trap all the time. You're at the fence, you're at the place, and then you're like, but what if? What if? What if? And the what ifs are like the things that undermine your entire existence. The what ifs. But what if? What if there's nothing on the other side? I don't know. What am I going to do? So, this is for you all to ponder when you're at your next little spot in life and you're looking at the thing and you're thinking, man, why? What would you do, Sita? Would you climb the fence? Or because some of us build a house in front of the fence and stay there forever.
You gotta continue on the path, Dad.
Make a cake.
Yeah.
Make a cake.
Make a cake.
Make a cake.
Make a cake. I like it. You see, there's many ways
put a
around
door.
this. Where are we at here? What time is it? Ooh. Now, I don't know why I said anything I just said, so if it confused you, it was supposed to. Anyway, maybe it was just for me, I don't know. Jai Jai Vitala, Jaya Hari Vitala. Jai Jai Vitala. This is a pilgrimage song. This is the one that takes you to the fence. You know what I'm
The dancing song.
saying? It is a dancing song. If you want to dance, dance. Jai Jai Vitala, Jaya Hari Vitala.
Jai
So my friends, the fence is the end of the line. You can't take nothing over to the other side. It's your last day on earth. And we think in some strange way that we're going to drag it all with us. If people are more important than our stuff, start distributing it now to your best friends and your loved ones while you're young. So when you get to the fence at the end of your life, there's no thought, there's no burden about what you need to put down or pick up. So I can knock my deep breath in, long breath. Deep breath in, long breath. Deep breath in and raise your arms and stretch. And exhale. Deep breath in and stretch. And exhale. Okay, one more big deep breath in and hold it. And Om Namah Shivaya. That was the best one ever, I think. I don't know. Sita on drums. Myers on bells and woodblock. The great Karen on shakers. Yes. You guys on voice. Wonderful. When we were singing Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, I said to Sita, I said, do you hear that? And Sita was like, yes, it is
Angelic.
so beautiful
Truly
to be
angelic.
up here and to be able to hear your voices just healing me and soothing me and loving me and encasing me. It's just, there's really, I have to thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you. If no one told you they love you today, we love you
We
very
love
much.
you.
Sadhu Namaste. And I like the ghost who like turns the light on and off. I think it was the guy from Karate Kid. He's like, light on, light off, light on, light off. Still teaching, you know, after he passed away, he's still giving us messages. Mr. Miyagi, yeah. Oh, that was so good. Oh my God, that was so drastic. The lights in the back. Oh. It's getting darker
I kinda
even
like it
earlier now. So we have somebody brought string beans. Who brought the string beans?
Wow. String
Yes.
beans. The best.
So if you want some string beans, they're all Shakti filled. Bring some home.
Shakti beans.
And if we could help, everybody could help clean up, that would be great.
Yay!
And the donation bucket's over there. Yay!
And the Shakti beans are up here.
Thank you so much.
Shakti beans
Have a good night.
connected to the-
Thank you. Namaste.